Yes, against the wall.
Are you going to do autographs and stuff at the end?
You know what? I'm not doing autographs right now. Well, I just did them for an hour and a half. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You got picked out. I'm sorry. It's not that. You know what, you guys? They just didn't schedule long enough time.
Exactly.
When I looked at the schedule and I saw that we're signing for an hour, I'm like, who did this schedule? I mean, who gives you an hour autograph at a 15,000 attendee convention? So, you know what? All I can tell you guys is this. I'm more than happy to sign. I obviously don't want to take up the time now because I want to use our time to talk and Q&A a little bit. I do have another panel tomorrow. I have an autograph panel tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And you know what? I'll tell you something. What? Thank you. But here's the good news, guys. The banquet is from 10 to 2, and I'll be there, and then I'm free from 2 to 4. So I will go down there at 4 o'clock tomorrow, and I won't leave until everyone's got an autograph. So even though it says 4 to 5, I'll stay there as long as I need to stay. So if you guys, oh, by the way, let me just say it because I have them. A lot of you missed the CDs because I'm a jerk and I didn't bring enough. However, the good news is my brand new one, I've got 1,000 of them in the room because I just picked them up here in Dallas on Friday. So I've got a handful more of the piano CD, and I've got plenty of the brand new If These Walls Could Talk with 2 new bonus tracks. So I will have those at the autograph session if you'd like to pick one up, and I'll be happy to sign it. Okay? Yes? Have I ever met a fan outside the con that recognized me? You know, there actually have been a couple of instances. One of the funniest things that happened, I was at Hana in Dallas, actually. I guess maybe Fort Worth, and I was at this Hana, and I'd taken a friend of mine and his wife there for his birthday. In fact, his birthday was this weekend, so it was 1 year ago. And we're sitting there having a great hibachi. And we got done, and I whipped out my credit card, and I gave it to the girl, the cute little Japanese girl that was helping us. And she, you know, she goes back to do my bill, and she comes back. She comes back and she goes, "You voice actor?" And I'm like, looking at Jeff, I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "I'm a filmmaker." So then she turns around and like, yells back toward the kitchen, and all these, and so we stand there for like 20 minutes around the hibachi grill taking pictures with these all the other waitresses, and of course, you know, all the other customers were sitting there going, "Where's my hibachi rice?" Exactly. Yes.
I thought you were going to cosplay today.
I am cosplaying today. This is over at 3 o'clock, and then my dear friends Cynthia and Dennis. Say hi to Cynthia and Dennis. I'll tell you something neat. My friend Dennis here is an amazing keyboardist and guitarist, and he and I serve together in our worship team at church in Houston. And as you can imagine, it's very difficult to explain to church people what this is all about. So Dennis and his wife are wonderful friends, and they drove up to see what it's all about.
Vic, as I recall, you tried to
have been all of you, but how many of you were not in the voice actor panel yesterday? Okay. Okay, good. Then I'll tell the story again. Most of the time, the vast majority of the time, when we do a character, we have a script, and it tells all the lines and all the reactions, and it's all laid out pretty well. And occasionally we have to change it to match the lip flaps or rewrite just something small, but for the most part, everything's laid out for us. Well, you know the Lucky Dance is like, it's like 7 or 8 lines at least of singing, right? I'm so lucky, you know. So I got to the studio in LA. Now remember the dynamics of this. I'd not gotten to work with them yet, so I'm really excited about the chance to do this. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna knock it out of the park. I'm gonna make them so glad they gave me this chance. So we get to the Lucky Dance part, and I'm going through the pages of the script, and we get to it, and it says in the script, it says, "Does Lucky Dance?" And I'm like, what kind of direction is that? And I said to the director, you know, hey, what do you want me to do here? And he said, I heard that.
Yeah, good. I love cables. Cool, that's cool. Excellent. Let's open up the library journal. That's good. That's good. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, and I'll just pull away with it. Thank you. So I said, what do you want me to do? And they're like, well, this is really funny. Thank you. There you go. The director was like, well, we heard that you were a composer and a musician, so we thought you could make something up. I was like, man, you're a trusting little guy, aren't you? And so I said, well, okay, give me a minute. And they would just roll, they put it on a loop, and they just rolled it, and I would watch him. Okay, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky as me. That's right, I said me. And I just wrote it all, wrote it out. So I did it one time, and they're like, perfect, moving on. And I only did it once, so I don't even remember what it was. So, there's the Lucky Dance story.